about to listen to a couple of characters talking over a pot of coffee. There's no need to move from where you are. This is Curbside Pickup Podcast, where the fun high is brought to you. Toke up and enjoy the show.
Hello, welcome to Curbside's Cafe. I will be your waitress for the night. May I serve you guys anything today?
We don't have to wear masks here, right?
Only if you're not eating.
It's okay. I know the owner.
Oh, who's the owner? You know the owner for real?
Yeah.
Did you know that
I go
guy?
to golf with him all the time.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Then I will treat you guys extra special. I will be back with drinks. Okay?
Can I just get a water?
You
Thanks.
fuck off.
All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome to Curbside Pickup Podcast. And we have Machete in the house.
Ooh.
Ross on the microphone for you. And we got Steven as well. Chuck7 _
From
AKA
Blue's Clues.
Yup. From Blue's Clues?
Yeah, Steven.
Oh, yeah. His name's Steven. I
He's
always
the
think
one
of...
that died, like, left first, right?
Yeah, he was
Okay.
the OG.
He died?
No, he didn't
They
die.
said he did die, though, but it was like a rumor.
Yeah, he's the OG. He actually came on the show not too long ago with like the new guy.
Oh, he's still alive. All right.
Who has an
Joe?
iPad on the show now. Like they don't even do mail. It's email and text messages. Whole different show now. But he comes on the show and he's got a bald head
What
and a
show is
trench
this?
coat.
Hold on.
Blue's
Blue's
Clues.
Clues.
Oh, he came back?
Just for one episode.
Oh, okay.
It was like it must have been the first episode of the new guy because they had the both old guys. They had Steve and Joe, and then now this new guy. I think his name is Dave.
Dave?
Wait, it's still airing?
Oh hell yeah,
Oh, I
bro!
thought
People are
this
still
thing got
fucking. People are
discontinued
still
on
having
Clues
kids.
still around?
Wow.
Bro,
That's
they are
crazy, bro.
still fucking, still having kids.
It's a great way to start this podcast. Talking about Blue's Clues.
And then it's
Yo,
a
my way
dog,
here,
so
I was
it's
humming the fucking
forever.
song too. That's funny, bro.
It's forever the same age. It's not like Dora the Explorer. They had to age her. I don't know why they did that.
They aged the dog?
No, they aged Dora.
Who's Dora?
The dog is
Dora the
consistent.
Explorer.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good thing about the
Who's Dora?
character.
The Explorer Dora?
Yeah.
She's grown?
Heck yeah.
For real? And she's still doing the
She
same
has
thing?
The whole movies out now that are grown
seen
ass
the
woman
movie.
shows.
I seen the movie, but she was still
And then
like,
she has like teenagers. She has a cousin, Diego.
Diego, that I watched that. I was young enough to see
this
that.
guy's a big Dora the Explorer Dora fan.
Yeah.
He
I
had a crush
still
on the
haven't watched.
cartoon.
I did not. That's a
Shit.
lot.
I still haven't seen the movie though. It's on Amazon. I saw like the first half. You seen it?
I'm not gonna watch it.
I might watch it now. We gotta do a reaction to that.
Dora the
See,
Explorer
the
Dora.
reason why I
don't know,
won't
it's kinda
watch
corny,
it
though. It's two kids
is
I can
because
see.
I remember watching the movie that they did for Legends of the Hidden Temple. Remember that
Didn't
show?
watch it.
Sounds familiar.
Legends of the Hidden Temple was a real time game show that they had kids performing athletic things on or whatever. They had a movie on it that kind of made it like a fiction story, like Jumanji was, and then kind of referenced the old school show. They even had the host, and it was like okay at best.
Really?
So I'm
remember
not
that
interested
show.
in
You
watching
know that?
Dora.
I've never even heard of it.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. See, this is the age that I fall right in between the two of you guys.
Oh God, yeah.
I mean, it sounds familiar. I just can't picture it in my head. Like,
It has the big giant stone talking head. Nothing.
nothing.
No, there's a whole group
Don't
of
ring
people
a
right
bell.
now going, "Come on!"
Yeah. It's like, you don't know this shit? It's a cartoon.
No,
Oh.
it's
Yeah,
a
bro,
real
it's
time
like-
TV show where the kids are doing stunts.
Oh.
It was around them when they had
Stunts?
guts on the air. Yeah,
Oh, so it's like a...
it's like a game show
Got
They
you,
got it.
got
where
you,
they answer
got you,
questions,
got
have to do.
you. What would you do?
Sure, just sure.
Remember that?
I've seen some "What Would You Do's" that were fucked up.
Bro,
Yeah.
those are crazy. I used to watch it at 10 years old, and my mom was like, "Watch this." I'm like, "Oh,
What would you do?
yeah."
Those are fucked up shows.
Those, yeah.
I'm old school. I used to watch
You know what? I'm
Wild and
confusing
Crazy
the show.
Kids.
I'm
With who?
confusing what you're talking about. I'm
What would you do?
confusing
Like an
what would
NBC
you do
thing.
from ABC.
That's what I'm thinking about.
And I'm with the
There's a Nickelodeon one called What Would You Do?
the show that they had. What would you do for $100 on MTV?
Oh, I'm not
which
talking
was
about that one.
much more like graphic. They
I
had
don't
young
remember that
people
one.
doing stupid shit.
Really?
Yeah.
never saw
There
that.
was one
So many shows.
episode that it went so far that it made VH1's top 10 worst moments of reality TV, where this guy picked up dog shit and threw it at somebody.
Oh, really?
And it was fucked up because the person that they threw it at, like, you know, reacted accordingly. You know, why the fuck would you do that? You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
What happened? Well, he didn't know that it was a fucking actor, that the prank was on him. that it was all set up. And then he, of course, had a big honest reaction. He was apologetic. It was his big thing. It was really funny. So that's what I'm thinking of. I've also seen the What Would You Do on ABC.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm not talking about ABC though. I'm not thinking Nickelodeon.
Okay, we're all thinking about different ones.
Yeah, we're all thinking about different
shows. What would you do? The dude like
is it Nickelodeon?
No, it was the one like ABC. You know,
I'm talking about the one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about on ABC.
Spanish guy or Filipino,
where they do like fucked up situations in like real areas, and they record people's reactions. They see if they're gonna speak up.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm talking about.
Bullying kids, women, things
Maybe
like
I'm confusing. I'm saying the title wrong then.
Yeah,
because I know I know most of the shows.
You watch Nickelodeon?
Yeah,
there was a show that it was like a game show too, and then they had to catch flags at the end, and they got to pass through slide.
Double Dare.
All right, there was Double Dare. Now that same guy, the
Mark
host, Mark Summers, he had another show on Nickelodeon. Wasn't it called What Would You Do?
We can look it up though.
Look it up.
We can look up Mark Summers shows on Nickelodeon. You know, he's also
the guy's name because I didn't.
You know, he's also the host of the Unwrapped on the Food Network. I'm a big fan of his.
I do. Still alive too?
I don't know if he's alive now, but the last I seen him doing work, he looked old as hell. Just
hey, happy birthday, Betty White. She's like
happy birthday, Betty White.
Betty White.
I hope you don't die.
I need to get that.
Where's the button at? Where's the?
All I have is. Betty White.
I mean, that's appropriate for the person. She's 99 years old.
Yeah, true. 99. Damn.
Yeah, okay.
98 or 97. I'm sorry, I don't know your birthday.
I'm pretty sure
she was around.
That's the second thing we're gonna look up.
I can look that up.
Cool.
I got a phone.
So I think about that in a weird way because it's like that tells me that she was born in 1920.
Wow.
That means she was born 1920. That means she was born. During
she gonna
the
be
Depression.
Yeah.
Or no, during the.
This is Betty White you're talking about?
World War II.
During right before the Depression, right after the Spanish flu.
Yeah.
I think World War II was much later in the 40s, bro.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Something happened in the 20s.
In the 20s,
when cars started
Spanish flu and the Depression.
That's when they first started selling.
Cars started selling a long time ago.
No, but it was in the 1920s, bro. Cars are not that old.
No, holy shit, he's right. From 1991 to 1993, Mark Summers was a part of a show called What Would You Do?
Bow!
It had 2 seasons. It was a game show. The first episode aired on August 31st, 1991. The final episode aired November 26th, 1993.
Damn. And you never heard of that?
Yeah, well, I wasn't even alive. You said 1983?
Don't matter if you're alive, bro. They do reruns.
No.
I love Lucy, and I wasn't around when I Love Lucy was around.
Nickelodeon, not in those game shows. They had new game shows that came in.
Yeah. You know what's a game show's been around for years?
Jeopardy?
Jeopardy too, but no. I think this one's longer. Family Feud.
I never.
That's probably the oldest.
That's current, probably.
That's still out.
Yeah,
because you can look at videos from like way back in the day.
And they're still out. Have you ever put on the Game Show Network and like watch the old school channels?
The Price is Right.
Well, it's more like the celebrity box ones.
Oh yeah,
bro. So
I seen them on TV. I never seen that like an actual show.
Yeah, because I seen them on TV anymore. But what the crazy part is, they used to the actors would just kiss people.
Kiss?
Really? Like all show long.
We met kiss like
on the lips.
Really?
The contestants, if they wanted to go
when they say hello. Really? What the fuck? Man,
the host got a kiss, the actors got a kiss, the contestants got a kiss, the goddamn assistant got a kiss, and it's like, damn, the 70s were like
was lit.
There was a time.
They were friendly people.
Friendly people. That's a nice way to put it. It's real delicate.
Everybody got pissed off. Now you can't even fucking.
No, everybody got AIDS. Is what happened, bro. The 1980s, the 1980 AIDS epidemic really slowed things down. Okay.
Now I want to know when Cars came out. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah. And what was your thing you were looking at?
Betty White.
Betty White. Okay, so what happened?
I thought you figured it out. My bad.
You know that was your thing.
We have like 3 things we talking here.
Yeah.
Betty White. What
you
would
said
you do?
you were following up with that. You said I can quote. I can look it up. I have a phone.
99.
99.
Oh.
Who was right?
Yeah, I know she was.
So that means she was born in 1919.
1922.
1922. There you go. Well, everybody was calling shit on my math right now.
Going on the market.
99 years old. You've been through a lot.
According to History.com, Frank and Charles Duryea of Springfield, Massachusetts, had designed the first successful American gasoline automobile in 1893, then won the first American car race in 1895, and went on to make the first sale of an American-made gasoline car the next year.
Some history for you.
So I think your question is more like, when did we start mass manufacturing cars?
That was Ford or somebody, right?
Yeah, it was Ford.
Damn, why can't you just give me a straight answer? And I gotta ask you another question.
That's why I hate Google sometimes. Like, I want to know an answer. There should
So,
be the tip
but that's
of our
why the
fingers.
rabbit holes are so fun. You never know what you're gonna learn. Like this was a meme recently on Facebook, and of course I looked it up because I'm a curious guy. It was like, why were chainsaws invented?
I looked that up.
It was to cut like
I forgot
the
about
belly
It
for.
was for childbirth,
Yep, I saw that on a podcast.
and that's pretty intense to me. And then I looked up, or not in the same instance, not in the same like thought process, but later on, it's relevant now. Like how the first catheter, and like the first things that they used to break up kidney stones for men. And we're not talking about scientific times here. We're talking about a nail in the urethra with a hammer with no anesthesia.
Damn.
Yeah.
That is disgusting.
That's what
crazy.
they had.
Yeah, but they don't know better then.
That's the
Bro,
max of their
think about
technology.
it. Everything that's now up to date has been a trial and error.
Yeah.
So when you want to find something out, you just got to do it and fuck up till you find the right way to do
That's why they
it.
call these motherfuckers.
Basically, you know
That's
what I
why
mean?
they don't call it a business. They call it a practice.
Yeah.
I have a medical practice.
Like, I gotta see if this
fucking
works. Nope. Next.
Yo, I can honestly say that that's probably why a lot of the people like first got like dead from the COVID in the beginning, because no one knew what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah, bro. The first videos of China made it look like you just passed out in the middle of nowhere.
Pass what?
But more so
pass
like
out.
the people in the
Pass out?
hospitals.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, people were just passing out in the fucking middle of nowhere, and that's why people thought it was so crazy in the beginning.
Of COVID?
Yeah.
Oh,
because they couldn't breathe, lack
Yeah.
of oxygen.
they
or
were just
something.
dropping like
Yeah,
flies?
they were just dropping like flies. That's what I seen on some
That's
video, but it doesn't even look
intense.
real though. But I just
I mean, more so like the hospital staff.
oh okay.
Because nurses
Yeah.
will recommend
I'm
things.
picturing like random people on the street like
Nurses were learning on the job. Respiratory staff was learning on the job. Doctors were learning on the job. Coroners were learning on the job.
especially it's new and they don't know what the fuck they're dealing with.
Exactly.
It's like, what the fuck is this shit? Fuck.
Like, I remember one time, my most significant time learning on the job, I was at work and I was drunk. I was at a very famous restaurant. We'll just call it the Expensive Dessert Factory. And I just so happened to walk in and there's a corporate trainer on my station.
Oh,
And I'm like, fuck, I need to go, like rinse my mouth out. I need to get some lemon.
so lemon helps.
Oh, dude, so lemon will break down the bacteria in your mouth and get rid of the alcohol smell. FYI, all you day drinkers.
Interesting.
So you just suck on the lemon, just suck on the lemon directly. Don't put it in the water. And that'll make sure it all gets in your mouth. But just a little bit, not a lot. Too much acid, you'll get sick. Because you're already
I
drunk.
was gonna say that.
Because you'll get drunk. You're already drunk,
Okay.
Long story short,
Yeah,
I'm like,
what
fuck. I make my way to the station, and I try to recall why we have a corporate trainer. Can't figure it out. I asked somebody, they're like, "Oh, it's the new menu rollout. You should have studied and know all your stuff by now." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." Except for like all of 2 or 3 things, I was like, "Yeah, I'm good. I don't gotta worry about shit. I got it."
I got this.
Say shit.
So
First thing he asked for is a cauliflower steak.
Oh, I didn't.
I've never made it
seen
before.
one.
It was like the bottom of my list of what I wanted to learn. and
of course
nobody
he wants to
fucking
do that.
ordered it, so I wasn't worried about ever having to know how to do it. I looked at the price. It was like $20-some odd. Nobody was going to pay for a plate of veggies. $20-some odd. It was not going to fucking happen. All right, it was not going to happen. I was so
I can
confident.
so picture this.
I was so confident. I never needed to know this fucking recipe. First thing this guy asked for is a cauliflower steak. And I'm like, shit. But luckily, this restaurant knows their staff, so all the new menu recipes are posted on each station, just in case. Okay. So I grab this shit and I'm looking at it, and they're like, "You ready?" And I'm like, and I ignore them. Because as long as you don't respond, you don't have to, like, go and cook it. I just took my minute. Kind of like a wrestler. If they don't want to wrestle, they roll out the ring. And they're like, "Are you ready?" I ignored them. Just looking at the paper. Started going through all my drawers, actively not talking to them, making sure I had every ingredient. I couldn't find some of them. And I was like, "What the hell is this?" And they're like, "You don't know what that is? It's in your station." I was like, "It wasn't yesterday." I know, I closed. Oh, this is a different situation. So can someone tell me where this is? And I got ignored. So I'm like, okay, we're doing this now. So I started getting loud because I'm drunk. And I'm like, how the fuck do y'all expect me to make this dish? There's nothing on my fucking station. I don't know where this is. I closed last night. This is not how I closed. Mise en place wasn't established for me. Started pulling out all kinds of kitchen lingo, so that way they were like, okay, you know, that's a credible argument.
So you're telling me you finessed this whole thing?
Wait, just wait.
How can I get away with this?
I did. I kept my job.
That's
I finessed
crazy.
this whole fucking thing, yes, to spoil it. But so then they're like, "We need you to start cooking this recipe." And I find all my ingredients all for one. And I realize it doesn't come until later on in the dish. So I'm like, cool. I got time. Set the dish up to cook. And I'll find this fucking ingredient by looking at all the shit I do know what it is and identifying what's not that I don't know. And that'll have to be it. And so I start the dish. I get everything going. I'm looking through my pans and I go through my whole fucking station. Again, I'm drunk. I go through my whole station, can't find it. So now I'm just getting loud again. I can't fucking cook this dish. I don't have my ingredients. Eventually, one of the managers is just pissed at me, yelling. She puts it in front of me.
Ooh, shout out to
It
her.
was on my station.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, she helped me out, truly.
I want to hear this guy.
I've had
more.
it. Yep.
So then after the ingredient is found for me, the corporate trainer's like, "That's the wrong size pan. You can't use that pan."
What?
So now you have to cook. You have to continue your dish. You can't start over, but you have to do it in the correct size pan. And I'm like, "Bro, this pan's already hot. That pan's cold as fuck. You want me to start my whole dish over? You're gonna ruin my dish." Looking at him dead in his eyes, and he goes, "Do what you got to do." So I say, "Bet." So the part of the part that's significant is that if you don't melt certain like ingredients like the butter oils that have all the flavors in them or whatever, they won't seep into the vegetables and the ingredients that are in the pan, and the flavor is not going to be there. So I put the pan that was hot with my food in it on the flat top and started heating up the pan that was supposed to be there on full blast with another pan on top of it just to trap the heat in there. And then I stood in front of it so they couldn't see it. And they were like, "What are you doing?" I'm nodding. And they were like, "Come on, we need to see what you're doing." And I was like, "All right, I got about like 5 seconds preheating this pan. And I have to put this whole dish in the pan, cold as fuck. Ruins it, starts solidifying everything. So I have gloves on my hands, so I start pressing the butter down into it to melt it faster. And they're like, "What are you doing?"
I got this.
Like, "Well, this guy just told me that I have to change my pans. My pan is cold, and I have to melt this butter right now or it's not going to go into the food. So I'm doing what I got to do." And they all looked at me, they looked at the corporate trainer, and everybody shut up, and they let me and the corporate trainer have this out.
Damn.
And I've never made this dish before. I did everything by smell. Looking at the paper, doing it by smell, because I had a horrible toothache. Hence why I was drunk. And I couldn't eat. So then they're like, "Okay, try your dish." And I'm like, "I'm not going to eat that." They're like, "Why not?" "You just made it." And I was like, "Yeah, you all watched me just make it. You know it's safe. You eat it." "I can't eat that. I have a giant toothache. You can look." And I pulled my lip down. And there's a giant hole in my shit. And they're like, "Gross. Okay, cool. We get it." And everybody tried it. The whole line tried it because they watched me have it out with this guy. Everybody's like, "This guy has only been here for 3 months. Why is he talking to them like that?"
Damn.
And they were all second bite, third bite, fourth bite to the point
Loving that
where
shit.
it's
This is the best shit ever.
Hey, Jeremy can cook though. I've seen him cook. He's a good cook.
I had one guy come and tell me, he was like, bro, I'm a carnivore. I eat meat. And if I see something pretending to be meat, I don't like it. I'm against it. But I tried that, and that was delicious. I was like, thank you, man. Thank you. And I kept my job.
This job was saved by the bell.
Then I was mad that they were just sitting on my station, so I walked away and let them sit there because they were deciding, that was not recipe. He did not follow spec. He did not do anything right. But that dish, though,
it's banging.
So I kept my job. And then shortly after that, I got offered a job at a very particular pizza shop that was not far away. And no showed. On accident. And then I didn't go the next day.
Allegedly.
And then they kept me on schedule the following week. They're like, no, we'll give him a chance. And I didn't go those 2 days either.
Wow.
Shout out that place.
How long you worked there for, you say?
A little over a year.
Oh, okay.
But at the time of that, I was
But this
early.
is at the beginning when you first started working?
Yeah, I had just gotten there. I went through my whole training drunk. I didn't even know how to do the regular menu. This was an additional menu. For the first long while, everybody was getting Jeremy tacos. I just knew what color had to be on the dish for the menu.
So this one time, because all of us here have worked in the same place, and I remember one time, this lady was waiting for her food.
Oh no!
And she was on the phone, and she seemed like a very bothered person. Like she was bothered.
I was bothered.
And I remember Jeremy's like, "Ma'am, your food's ready." And she looked at me, and she goes, "Is he yelling at me? Is he yelling at me?" I was like, "Your food's ready. Why is he yelling at me?" I was like, "That's how he talks." It's like, "Not to me, it ain't." And me and Jeremy looked at each other like, what the fuck's wrong with this bitch, yo?
See, that was
my perspective. I guess I missed other shit.
What was your perspective?
Bro, I handled it the whole time. So she walked in on the phone and was like, hang on, because I'm about to order food. And then the guy must have said, or the person on the phone, I'm assuming, must have said, do you want to hang up? You're ordering food. Because she was like, no, it's cool. I'll stay on the phone. It's cool. I'm just ordering food. Like, to my face, you're telling me you have not enough respect for me to at least put the phone down.
Right. Order the food.
Cool. I got you. This is part of the job. I understand that. And then she orders her food. And then she stands very much within earshot. Like about as far away from me as you guys are now. I'm easily heard. I say, man, how rude is it to order food while you're on a cell phone?
I hate when people do that.
That's why I clicked her off.
And the guy next to me is like, oh my God, I know, it's disgusting. And the customers around me are like, yeah, dude, yeah. Yeah. And then the people behind her are like, oh, yeah, that's rude, Everybody's like all vibing. And she's turning around because she knows she can hear everything. She can feel it.
They're like, you tell her, boy.
The fucking, the tide is turning, so she gets to him.
Oh, shit.
And she's now paying for her food. Still on the phone, loudly discussing whatever her discussion is. Doesn't even get off the phone to pay him.
Nope.
Walks
She's
away
still on the phone
and leaves
he's calling her for her food.
And leaves her card
on
in the machine. Leaves her card in the machine. She was so ready to walk towards the door. And at this point, I had already put the food up because I wasn't trying to deal with her any more than I had to. Food's ready. Get the fuck out
of here, yeah.
And so, hey, miss, your card. And she's talking so loud she can't hear anybody. And so now I'm like, lady. I said, hey, lady, you forgot your card. And she turns around with this look on her face like I said, bitch.
She read your mind. She read your.
Oh, she read my voice.
You just call me a bitch with your face.
Did you just?
You didn't even have to say it.
And she comes and she completely avoids me, goes to him and to get her card, and he goes, "Is he yelling at me?"
Yeah. That from there on, I was like, that's how
You
he
forget
talks.
your card.
Not to me, it ain't.
Like, not to me. He goes, "That's Mexican. That's how he talks."
Say, not to me,
You say Mexican?
He said he's Mexican. That's how he talks. Like, not to me, it ain't. And so she goes to walk at the door, and she looks at me, and she's like, "Are you okay?" Like, "I'm fantastic. You have a nice day." Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Wherever you are, you were a bitch.
I hope you hear this, and I hope you remember
Yeah,
this,
you know,
too.
I knew it was a bitch.
Right.
Is that one dude with the Sicilian slice?
Which one?
The dude came in, he said, "Look at my car. See what I got?"
Oh, bro, what you missed this one, bro.
You talking about the tall guy with the glasses?
No, you weren't here.
You're
already
gone.
know.
Oh,
Every
well,
time-
God, but he's probably somebody I know.
I'm in the. I think it was in the back at the time, right?
Yeah.
And this dude comes in and tells him to give him 2 Sicilian slices, and he tells him, "Right now, I don't have no more slices." And the dude gets offended, right? But this
All
time,
right, so let me tell the story.
Yeah. Tell your part till he gets to me.
All right, so this dude comes in. I'm not in the weeds, but I got some pies ahead of me. So I'm busy. You know when you're busy, you're making pies, you're just like, this guy comes in, he's all like, "Can I get 2 Sicilian slices?" I'm like, "Nah, I can't do that right now. I'm stretching pies." He's all like, "What do you mean? You guys do it for me all the time?" I'm like, "Not right now, I can't." And then he's like, "I don't understand why. The guys always give it to me." So then Adrian comes out of nowhere. He's all like, "This guy was giving me attitude. He's been talking. He didn't have to talk to me like that." And he's like, "You see my car? Look at my car."
He told me, no, first he tells me, he's like, "You offended me." And I was like, and I'm like, "Oh, what you want, bro?"
yeah,
And
I
then
skipped
he ended
that.
up getting a whole pie, right? So once I give him the pie, he's ready to go. He's already like,
For free?
no.
Hell no.
But he's like waiting, he's like, motherfucker had to be on coke. It was or something.
And the funny
he was
thing
on
is-
something, but he was like, man, waiting. And then we give him the pizza. And as he's walking out, I forgot what he said he was walking out, but I remember him being at the door and be like, "You see my car? That's the kind of car I got. What car you got? You ain't got that kind of car." Like, I don't know. Oh, bro, before that, he even said, "Y'all know the owner? He's on my Facebook. Check it out." I was like, all right.
And I'm just like, bro, I got his number right now, and I got everybody's number. It's like, I don't care. And the whole thing, too, he's talking, this guy is Spanish.
He gets so fucked up.
He's talking to this guy in Spanish, and he's talking trash about me. And I'm just like, I speak Spanish. I'm like, I speak Spanish too. So like, oh, like he's like, damn, I did not know he was speaking Spanish. That he understood me what I was saying. And then he's all like, look at my bro.
The funniest part is when he's leaving, he's flipping out. He's like, "Look at my car." He has like a BMW with a girl, cute girl, but like 3 kids running around. And in my mind, I'm like, motherfucker, like, you got fucking probably child support on your ass. Like,
And the whole
talking about,
time,
"Look
I
at
didn't
my
even say
car."
nothing to him. I didn't even say that to him.
Like, I'm like, this totally dude's like, "Man, tell him you ain't got no child support. You good." Look at my car. What car you got? We just looked at each other like, what the fuck? You seen us get in our car? You know what car we drive, motherfucker? Like,
He said, Lambo right there? That's mine. You don't know that.
Put up in the Ferrari.
That was funny. He really tried to press
He
us.
never came back after that. I never seen him again.
But he act like he knew him as soon as he walked through the back
Yeah, like
of
he
the
like, no,
district.
I was like, what the fuck? I don't know you, bro. You know how many people still fucking think I'm you?
Yes. Yes, they do.
It's like, bro, how you think me and this dude look the same? Maybe because we all fuzzy with the hair and we Latinos.
I think that's
But see, that's
They all
what's
look alike.
fucked up. Exactly. And the clientele can't tell the 3 Spanish guys apart.
They just see a Spanish guy and they put everybody in there.
Like,
Where's the Spanish
it's
guy that works
you.
here?
Like, yeah, it's me.
You're not the same guy from yesterday?
No. Like, you think the same person
Bro.
will be here fucking 7 days a week?
Yo, when I worked in what you call it, where the I is, what's that spot called? International Drive?
Yeah.
All right, so we had a store there. Yo, and the security guard one time, bro. They're just funny. He comes over, we had this white boy cooking that day, and he comes to him, and he's telling us, "Yo, make me these wings, blah, blah, blah." And just, "I got you." Whatever, he made him some wings, right? And, no. I'm all fucked up telling the story backwards. But anyways, he came to me one day, and he told me to make him some wings. And I made the wings. And then the next day he comes, and he sees the white dude, and he's like, "Yo, make me the wings you made me yesterday." And the dude's like, bro, it wasn't me. Like, how am I supposed to know what you ordered? He's like, do you know what it was? Like, no. He's like, well, how you expect me to make you something that somebody made you special?
Yeah.
You don't even know what you had.
You don't even know the guy. You can't even tell the guy
You
apart.
can't tell apart.
He's a fucking dick.
They were like, bro, what the fuck?
You get special treatment from somebody you can't even pick out of a line.
This was a security guard, bro. How do people get the job? You
Right.
pay no attention. You're a security guard. You're supposed to know who's who. Just like this dude right here, right? He's like, yo, this guy out there, look, they're selling weed. It's like, you're a security guard, bro. Like, look at your job, look at your job.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
Bro, you guys remember the... maybe it wasn't you guys who were with me, but that when the new security guard came in, he was like... He pulled open both doors, let him walk through this.
I wasn't here, but I know the story.
Well,
And he walks in and he goes...
Some new security guard works where?
He walked into the store. He's a
Oh.
little skinny guy. Opens up both doors, walks through, right side, looks around. He thinks he was walking through the fucking WrestleMania entrance. Like you could hear the music that he was listening to. God, you feel me? Like just looking at the guy. Walked out like fucking Vince McMahon with the legs and shit. And this guy must weigh fucking 120 pounds soaking wet. Like with his gear. And he goes, my name is blah, 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 blah. I'm the new security guard here. You guys got any problems, you call me.
Yeah.
And I look at him,
Super security guard.
yo, excited, bro. And,
You know what I went through to get this job right here, bro?
and I look at my coworker, and I look back at him, and I say, hey, yo, thank you, man. Yeah, we will. Thank you for introducing yourself. You know, like, oh my God, you saved us. I let him walk out, and I look at my guy, and I'm
Never be
like,
afraid to
bro,
walk on my
what?
car again.
Yo, what? I feel safe.
I feel safe. I don't care what time it is. I'm good. I know what's his name.
Yo. And to this day, I was like, man,
I've heard.
he
that
reminded
story.
me
It's
of the
funny.
guy from Men in Black.
Which one?
When he's like, you guys know why you're here? He goes, sir, you're looking for the best of the best
Oh,
of
that
the
guy.
best,
Oh.
sir. And the motherfucker, Will Smith just fucking roasts him. That's what I thought this guy was.
Yeah, I remember that one.
He walked in like, I'm here for you. I just couldn't help but laugh. I was like, damn, homie. Like, I could fuck you up. Like, you ain't no threat.
What they do, bro? They ain't about to do anything anyway. Just
They can't.
absorb
Their
and
job is
report.
to observe and call the police.
That's
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Like,
dude.
there they are. Those are the guys. I know.
I don't think they even got
I
pictures
saw
for it or
them.
anything.
They don't go. No, but they do. They fought for the right to carry guns because that particular location is such a threatening place.
Yeah, it's scary.
I know the particular guard that did the work, the footwork to get the guns, and he doesn't work there anymore.
Really?
Yeah, that's a funny story.
Security guards. I remember my boy was a security guard, and we was in the parking lot. Yo, and I saw this chick, and she was smoking like a blunt, like by over there, kind of hiding. And I told him, I was like, yo, that chick right there, she's smoking a blunt. He's like, go take her blunt. I was like, nah. I gotta say, bro, you're security. It's your job. Take a blunt. We smoke it.
I'm trying to come up too.
yeah.
You do your
I
job,
was like,
and I'm like, yo, he's doing a good job. Then I come up on that.
It's like you go up there. She gonna say no. She'd be like, you either give me the blunt or call police. Which is gonna be? She gonna give you the blunt.
Fucked up though, man.
Start fighting her ass. Pow, pow. You taking my fucking blunt, motherfucker.
And then there you are, 20 feet away, watching them, thinking, yeah,
I put that shit like this for War Star.
You just ditched the shit out of her straight on front. Man, that's fucked up.
It's like, yo, bro, we're going viral. This on War Star, bro. Don't worry about it.
That's fucked up.
Set you up.
Because these guys got inflated senses of fucking authority, man. They be sitting there thinking
Some
they
of
can
them
do
do
shit,
for
man.
sure. Think the police. Like, you're a security guard, bro.
That's another thing, man. They got mass cops there off duty in uniform getting paid.
Yeah, we know them.
What the fuck?
You know some good.
We know them good.
What? Because then they're going to call the on-duty cops and be like, hey, look,
Yeah. They don't do shit, bro. They just getting
No!
bonus. They just getting money bonus.
like, I swear to God, I want to be a cop just to work for this particular place. just to work for this particular department.
We straight down.
Because, yo, They get paid to monitor, like, what is it, like 30 blocks?
Less,
30 blocks?
That's the whole square area if you look at this
Really, that
particular
big?
place on the map. It's not big at all.
Oh, okay. I used to picture 30 blocks a lot bigger.
Yeah, I thought 30 blocks is a lot bigger too.
This particular
I know.
borough is not big. And they get paid good money. And then they get paid off-duty money, side gig work. Man, what?
They don't do shit there, bro.
They don't do shit.
They just run around the little golf cart.
And they get paid.
All day, all night. Sometimes I'll be walking, like, to my car late at night, and I see the motherfucker just parked over there in the middle of nowhere, like, on their phone.
On their phone.
Watching Netflix.
Yo,
Post it up.
Could have stabbed myself right there and everything. You notice? Yo!
You know why they call me peoples? You killed my little brother. Yeah. You killed my little brother. You should have killed me.
Someone gonna call 911 and the cops right there. You're like, oh snap, didn't he say it happened?
Cops show up before they come.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Cops show up before the regular cops.
Then they see the cops show up. Oh, shit, I gotta go back to work.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yo, okay, so funny story about that. The same guard that I'm talking about that did the legwork to get them guns is not there anymore. This is a story told to me by a cop, but one of the cops he said it to. But he goes up to the cops who are working with a disturbance, trying to do their job as police, and he's a security guard, and he comes up to them and he's like standing around, feeling important. And he tells the cops, when y'all are out here doing stuff, you guys got to radio us in so we can whatever. He just wanted the cops to tell him when they were working on his mall. True story. And I look at the cop the same way you're looking at me, like, you're fucking kidding. And he was like, and knowing the guy personally, I fucking believe him. Because after getting to know him, I didn't fucking like him. Still don't like him. I don't hang out with him. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that motherfucker.
And he's an idiot. From this cop, the cop tells me he went to them and said,
fuck you.
You call me and let me know when you're in my mall. I think the cop said, shoe fly, don't bother me.
Take that shit mad serious.
Didn't fucking give him a...
Inform yourself before you show up.
You know what I mean? Like, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Hey, bro, you're a security guard. Calm down.
Hey, chill out, bro. You good.
You know what I mean? Like, before cell phones, you guys carried quarters. They call the cops.
For real, like, step 2-8. I got a 552 on...
That's in that movie, National Security Guard. They had the quarters.
Yeah, that's where I get the joke from.
Yeah, that movie's funny.
Coin purse for quarters to call the cops when it gets really nasty.
If you're a security guard, Luke, listening to this, I'm sorry.
They're not. They know they get good money. Anybody can do it. It doesn't even take no qualifications. You just take a class. Take a class and get registered. Pay for the registration. Classes, registration all together. It's like what, like a couple $100. But then you get paid
teach you
like
what you have to do.
$15, $16 an hour to sit in your fucking
Number
car.
1, just keep an eye on things. Number 2, report if some shit happens.
And have a cell phone at all times. Call 911.
Yeah, 3, walk around and check mark. Make sure you're doing some shit.
Take pictures. Because that's what they do.
That's the whole fucking job. Wear the uniform. A motherfucker see the uniform, they're like, oh shit, it's security.
Yo, but when shit does happen, that's when you're like, what the fuck? What do I do now? Oh,
yeah, they got no training. They don't know what the fuck to do. They're gonna find somewhere to hide and call the cops.
Man, you're a security guard, right? It's your first time and you get a job, and you're like 3 months deep in the job now. Nothing ever fucking happened. You just chilling. That one fucking day, it's like some shit happened. You're like, fuck, I gotta do something now. I don't know what to do.
Like that movie called Mall Cop. Like Mall Cop, the movie Mall Cop.
Yeah.
He has to do that shit. He's a regular cop. Now he has to do all that fucking robbing the whole mall and shit. That would suck.
That would suck, bro. Damn. I've never been a security guard.
A friend has. Yeah. Well, he got a license, but I don't think he ever applied for a job. It was supposed to be his backup. If he ever actually winds up listening to this, you can let me know. I called you out.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, wait. Oh.
Because
You bounce.
oh yeah, homie. Because I let him know about the first show, and he was like, "I'm gonna listen to it."
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
I'm catching on.
Hater.
No, not a hater. He just hasn't had the time to listen to 1 hour podcast. I'm not salty about it. I'm just peppery.
I've never heard that.
Right.
I've never heard that before. But
Start using that.
I'm not salty. I'm peppery.
Yeah, man. I can't be salty. I don't like that pigment.
This dude.
I got issues.
Steven's worked in more places. How many places you worked at?
Oh shit! Like 4.
4?
Yeah.
Please.
I'm thinking like this business like man jobs.
Bro, I've had like
Steven,
I've had like
the
15
hardest of his
jobs.
life. And we're like, how many places you done, bro? 4.
Bro, I've had like 15
I always
jobs,
worked for like the same place for like years.
All right, what was your first job?
A yogurt spot,
A yogurt
How long were you there?
in LA or here?
LA.
Oh, this man's from LA, just so you guys know. What's
That was the funnest job I ever had in my life.
north.
You know,
North.
Yeah, you don't know what he means by that, but that shit was funny when he said that.
yo, I hear that a lot, that like ice cream bars and yogurt places are really fun.
Dude, I was
places
only
to
like 18 years old.
Yeah.
So I was chilling.
Yeah.
I didn't have no bills. I had like 40 hours a week.
Oh, you were making money, smoking it all day long, bro. I know.
And I started, that's when I got my car, bro. My
I know
cars
that
and everything.
life.
It was fun.
Yo, you allowed to eat it?
Hell yeah, bro. And then I became like a shift lead, so I got the key and everything.
I know that life.
So
I
my
did-
homies would just pull up. I was like, yeah, just take me after work, pick me up, take me where I gotta go, to the shop or something like that. And they're like, yeah, it's like free yogurt, bro. That was it. Then the Starbucks across the street, I'll open in the morning, get some free milk, have cereal like Fruity Pebbles, put some banana. It was fun. That was a lot of fun. I don't know why I just yeah, that shit was fun.
No, I get
What's
it.
the Yogurtland?
Yeah,
Yogurtland's a big company.
That's fire.
I had the same sort of experience at a Little Caesars.
Ooh, shout out Little Caesars. People don't like that,
Shout out
but that
Little
place is
Caesars.
fire.
give a
I don't
fuck.
care for Little Caesars.
I don't know.
I did because they made their own dough in store. They didn't ship it in, so I thought that was significant. Not a lot of places still make their own dough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you know,
They make their own dough?
yeah,
At stores?
at
Still?
Little Caesars.
Still?
Oh, when I was there,
That was a
Bro,
long.
that was years ago.
Yeah, that was
Well,
years.
I
I
don't
doubt
give
it
a fuck
now.
about
That was
now.
like back in the fucking prehistoric era.
bro.
It's for Domino's.
Okay, well, I mean, if you want to talk about Domino's and Pizza Hut, their dough comes shipped in, so let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, Domino's. Yeah, that shit nasty.
That's weird, right?
But
How your dough comes shipped in, right? How you can't make it with just flour, water, yeast, and sugar and salt and oil. That's it. That's the fucking ingredients. You can't make bread.
you guys know how to make dough now, guys.
Bro,
No.
a lot of people started making bread last year. It's a at-home quarantine hobby. But no, so long story short, the Little Caesars, I was there for a long time, wanted to be a manager, wanted to be in key, working full-time at home. I had a nice little plug, gave me like $100 for a zip. Bro, I was living the best life. I had my truck. Bro,
Sounds like fun.
you already know about it. You did the same thing.
Yeah.
It's a fun little, what about you? What was your first job?
My first. Man.
Oh, actually, my first job was not that. I was a sign waver.
No, too light, bro.
Oh my.
No.
yeah, you jealous, bro. Now it's my time to shine.
You said a sign waiver,
Yeah.
a shaker border.
Yeah, I was a Super Mario character, and I had to
Where?
the sign in LA.
Now you got
too.
me intrigued. Where?
Yeah, in LA.
You had to wear like a Mario character?
Super Mario costume.
For real?
Yeah.
It's a Mario.
Yeah, and it was crazy because then I was like, I seen a bunch of people around doing sign spinning.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to be the best. So I started spinning and doing tricks and stuff.
Ah.
And then, yeah, I got
You
people,
see that?
When someone honked at me, it was freaking fun.
He puts his heart no matter what it is.
People
Does
started
it?
honk-
It's funny how similar we are. Anyway,
You
so
like-
what was your first
Yeah, you
job?
both are
what
chubby.
was- He's
I
lying.
guess that's probably the way to tell us apart.
Are you sure you're not the same guy?
my
Oh,
dad.
shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Bro, that'll be a conversation for a whole nother show if y'all want to get real.
What was your first job?
Oh, man. Well, all right. What do you consider a job?
Okay,
Something you get
on
paid
the
for.
books, getting paid shit money for.
You gotta be shit, but yeah.
Well, okay. Well, see, my story would be weird. Because when I started working, I was an illegal immigrant. Because I didn't have my papers at the time. So I had to get bullshit jobs. You know what I mean? So I worked one time kind of like a sweatshop where they make clothing. So that's probably
I
my
thought he was
first
like a
job.
slave.
I was kind of like a slave.
That's
They
crazy.
used to beat me up and shit.
But that's like an interesting experience. Like I'm sure you were worried.
Yeah, of course.
You know, every time you went in.
At the sweatshop, yeah, but I didn't work there for too long. You know what I mean? But then I started working to restaurants after that. But I was still off the books
restaurants
because
are
it was
a little
all
more
cash
confident,
because I can't pay taxes.
I think I don't
Sorry,
know.
IRS.
Something about
Whoa,
restaurants,
you
they're
about to
just
get
more
audited.
comfortable at them. But I think you're less likely to get a
Years ago.
raid at
Can't
a
do nothing to
restaurant
me
than
now.
you are.
What's up?
I think that you're less likely to get like an immigrant raid at a restaurant than you are at clothing.
Well, we're talking about up north here. But yeah,
Oh.
it wasn't that great pay, but yeah. You know what I mean? It was a different experience, I guess.
Yeah,
but I remember when I lived in Costa Rica, my grandfather, when I was 8, he put me to work. So I don't know if you consider that my first job.
What'd you have to do?
Pick onions at the field.
That's a real job.
It's a real job. That's why he put me there. He's like, you're going to be a man. You're going to work. I don't care if you're 8 years old.
Hey, oh shit.
No, that's real, bro. That's real shit, bro.
They don't fuck around over there, bro. You can talk. You can walk. You get a chance to work.
My step grandfather Johnny was a contractor, a handyman, and he had me do all his like hard work, like carrying wood and shingle packs and shit, because he was the master, I was the apprentice. It didn't matter if he was an old man and I was a child.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it made it better because child labor laws don't apply to family. So,
Damn.
That's
I didn't even think about that. That's smart. That dude. That is smart.
I learned how to cut tile, lay brick, cut wood, all the shit I'm doing now. Learning how to.
He real Mexican.
Yo, that ass, bro.
That is straight up real Mexican here.
I could do the lawn, I could do the plumbing, I could do the woodwork, I can do the tile work. I
never cut grass until I moved out here because in LA it don't ever rain. So like I never had to cut a grass, but we had Mexicans to do it. But over here, I had to cut it myself, and that shit sucks.
So you felt like to be a Mexican.
Yeah.
This is what they do. Shit.
Bro, I never lived somewhere where you're
Damn.
yes.
I got respect for you, homie, now.
The whole time he was like, man, fuck that job, it's for them.
Yeah, right.
And then I started doing it, I'm like, shit, I feel you, bro. That shit is no joke. Especially it's so hot as hell out here.
I actually used to do that shit in Texas.
Oh, here, forget it, bro. You be passed out outside. Start the lawnmower. You already passed out. It's super hot.
Dude.
Florida is fucking hot. Hot.
Sucks.
And wet.
Is it, yo, okay.
But isn't Texas hotter?
Is there a
though,
word
right?
that means hotter than hot?
Hotter?
Scorching.
Scorching. Yeah. But wait, isn't Texas hotter?
Texas is just about as hot, but it's a different kind of heat.
Over there, it's not as humid, right?
It's dry.
That's like LA too. Like LA, you guys not humid. You guys have better weather.
Yeah.
Because of that.
So like when it's 90
We're about to
degrees
beat
in
some
LA
shit.
and Texas, it's 90 fucking degrees. When it's 90 degrees in Florida, it's not so bad. And then likewise, when it's 35 degrees in Texas and LA, it's fucking cold as shit.
Yeah.
But when it's 40 degrees like it was last night in Florida, it's not so bad.
I still thought it was.
Well, right now
fun.
it's nice,
Yeah, right now
it's like the good
not so
weather.
bad.
but it only lasts for like 3 weeks.
No, it's already over. I was watching it. It's
exactly.
going to be warm tomorrow.
Winter's
Are you serious?
over. Winter is over.
That's why I started planting all these seeds and getting them ready because that was the last frost.
This guy's becoming a gardener.
He's getting ready for
Dude,
an
this
EMP.
was all last year. Look,
What is that?
this is aloe.
Aloe?
So I took
Aloe's
all
good,
of
bro.
my gallons. These are all water gallons. Cut them open and recycled them to make pots. And every single one of these started out with just a single bulb, and now they're full. Then back there, I have a different species of aloe that has these like sharp ass spikes on them, dude. I'm talking about
You grow that aloe?
it grows it fucking self.
I'm saying when you got it though, was it
When
like
I
that?
got it, it was just one.
Oh,
It was just one inside one pot, and these are all the rest of volunteers is what they're called. They grew themselves,
the children
basically.
of the corn.
Yeah.
Of the aloe.
And so, speaking of them growing corn, growing flowers, growing pumpkins, growing carrots.
Bullets.
I'm gonna get some beans. Grow the Three Sisters in one.
What, Three Sisters?
It's called the Three Sisters if you grow corn, squash, and beans together.
Oh,
because
yeah?
There's a symbiotic relationship with the
That
plants.
becomes something else.
They work together.
Oh.
The leaves of the pumpkin shade the ground so they don't produce too many weeds.
Like corn, but it tastes like beans.
The beans grow up the corn stalk, and the corn stalk provides something for the beans to grow.
Damn, bro.
So you can grow.
You need to grow some wheat so you can make some bread.
Some wheats?
Yeah, wheat.
Oh, that's not what I thought you said. That's
I
next.
thought you did.
That's another
I
topic.
thought you did mean that.
That's next.
another topic.
Okay.
I'm gonna get myself some fluorescent bulbs so that way I can start my flowers inside, and then whenever I'm not using my fluorescent bulbs, I can start my flowers inside. But yeah, man, gardening has to happen.
Somebody got to learn how to do that shit.
Home protection has to happen.
I don't know how to garden nothing.
You can cook though.
What do you know what to do? Besides,
you can cook. That's a skill.
Yeah, see,
that's a real world skill.
Chef.
That's a cook. You know.
That's
no, but I'm saying besides that though. What else are you good at?
He can rap.
He's good at sports.
Good at I know a lot about sports.
Correction. He's good at knowing a lot about sports.
Yeah, I'm an athlete.
So I don't know shit about sports, bro. I can bump into any player unless you're a popular ass player, like you know.
You know what I do to
Michael Jordan? But if you're just, I don't know, any basketball or any player
I would not
of any sport, and I bump into you, I would not know who you are. I'm sorry.
I don't know anybody.
I don't follow no sports. Unless you're like Michael Jordan, you know, popular people that are like,
I know, like wrestlers. If you want to call that a sport, I watch WWE and shit. But.
Oh shit!
Last time I used to watch it when The Rock and Stone Cold when them were there. But that was it.
Rock just cooking it.
I watched that.
Everybody got their own little slogans.
That was bad.
That's what he says.
That was bad, Ross.
You didn't just hear me. I even said
that was bad.
I'm ashamed.
If it's a man with a rock. He is cooking.
All right.
That was way better than yours. He put
all right,
voice into it. Yeah.
That's them for the millions watching here and the millions watching at home. That's The Rock, man. The number one performer of sports entertainment.
No. All right. This dude is good with voices.
I thought you were about to try. I thought you were about to try to talk, and I was like, whoa.
All right, come on, let's hear it.
I don't know what The Rock does, so I can't do it. But you do good of what's the dude from Spider-Man? It's like,
Macho Man.
I got you in the cage.
Oh, Macho. Hey, freak show.
Yeah, yourself.
You're going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of the playtime. I'm the Macho Man, Randy Savage, oh yeah. And the cream always rises to the top. Oh yeah.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
It's a bully man in here into it too.
Surprised
Can you smell what the Rock? I can't even do it.
Yeah. So after you heard his, it's like you can't go.
Mine's looks weak. I can't do it. Who can you imitate?
I can't imitate anybody besides that Reptar dude we be talking about.
That'll be
Reptar.
Reptar guy.
Yeah, but in front of him, it's like he's even tops mine. So
yeah, but I can't remember his voice like that. Like it's all.
Yeah, I guess
that sound memory is so.
I say we should call him.
Yo, that's who you call, bro.
Yeah, that's who you call
That's who you call
right now.
Right now.
So he'll still answer. And have him talk to him, and you don't have his number, so I have him call from his.
No, it's me though. I ain't gonna call his ass.
You gotta fucking call him on private, bro. Star
call him on private.
Next episode, we're gonna just be doing some random calls.
Call that shit. For anybody who doesn't know, you star 67 and call the same way you dial it before you put in the phone number.
Yep.
And your phone number will be privatized and it will be blocked from
star 60 what?
67.
You didn't know this?
But you gotta type it in though.
Type star 67.
But now somebody's already in your phone. Like
edit it,
pre-record already there,
or copy and paste it.
Yeah, you just memorize the number real quick.
Yeah, this guy's smart, bro.
I do that all the time.
Yeah,
that's who'll be scamming me.
When I be bored,
the situation, guys. If you guys wonder who Scam Likely is, we got him right here.
You just be dialing people up, be like, "Hey man, you want to chat?"
Scam Likely, we got him right here.
I'm calling because a home purchase loan was in your name or something. I don't be doing that. No.
The what?
I was in. Never mind.
We're calling
What'd you say,
to
though?
inform you.
Send it already. I want to hear it.
What do they be saying when they be calling us? Like,
what do they say? What?
What do they say when they be calling us? Like, have you purchased a home under your name or some shit like that?
Them?
That's what I be getting. Never mind.
I be getting like
those.
they want to pay my student loans, and that's what I be getting all the time.
They
want to pay off your student loans. I was like, I ain't got none.
I get the car warranty.
Car warranty?
And I don't have a car in my name.
Oh, I get those too. Yeah.
There'd be times I wait until I get the operator and they're like, do you want to extend your warranty? And I'm like, yeah, can you tell me for which car it is? Can you tell me for which policy number it is?
This is an important
And they're
call.
like, oh.
Please don't hang up.
Oh.
We get that one all day, don't we? Yep. This is an important
I can't
call.
stand
If it's
that
important,
Why
put
is
a
not
real person
calling me?
I hate motherfuckers like try to play me. Oh, I remember like back in the days, we used to tell them that the owner's name was Gio, just because every time they call and ask for Gio, we knew it was a bullshit call. And one dude tried to play slick. He's like, yo, is Gio there? And I was like, who? It's like, Gio, the owner, put him on. It's like, all right, trying to pretend like he knew him. It's like, I knew there's no fucking Gio here, you know what I mean? I told the dude, like, no Gio works here. He's like, yeah, the owner. And I was like, nah, bro, nobody Gio's works here. And he didn't know what to say. He's like, and he just hangs up. It's like, man, fuck off. Try to play yourself. I know Gio. Gio don't fucking work here, motherfucker. Yeah, they ain't no Gio.
Because that type of customer is only calling to get something free.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of times just bullshit try to tell you, like, bullshit for your store.
Oh.
Like, have your windows been clean? We got the best fucking shit to clean your shit. Don't call nobody else but us. Trying to convince you and shit.
Sound like a certain soda brand.
Yeah, right? Clean your shit. Get it everywhere.
That's fucking funny.
Amazon.
But
Prime.
they were kind of like on a harassment level with that at that place, man.
Who? Where?
With the people trying to get the store to buy stuff.
Oh, I got you.
It was excessive sometimes. Because I ain't never seen that shit working at a big corporate store.
No, right?
Never. Because they knew their contracts were already done.
Yeah, I don't know. They suck. They suck.
If you're hearing this and that's your job, you suck. Fuck you.
Sorry.
All right, guys.
Except for the one lady who helps us. She's nice.
Who lady?
Ooh.
I can't say her name.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to the nice lady.
Yeah.
She was nice.
Still there.
She is
Gotcha.
Yeah.
every morning on the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That was the best part of the week.
I don't work the mornings no more, but today.
That was the best part of the week. Just seeing her in the morning, like, yeah.
Okay, guys, we're going to kill this episode right here for the day. Stay tuned next week for the following episode, or just peep it out, because we're going to be doing some random calls and we're going to see what people out there have to talk to us about. Peace, everybody. Say goodbye, people. Say goodbye.
Later.
Secondary guidance systems engaged.
It's like a breath of fresh air.